Okay, so let's go over getting connected to our SIS using the Powerschool integration. So I'm going to go ahead and open up SIS integration, and I have no SIS currently connected. So the first thing I'm going to do is select Powerschool, and it's just going to essentially warn me that I'm switching SIS configurations, and if I'm not using Powerschool, it's not recommended. It is fine though because I am establishing it right now. And so with the PowerSchool integration, we do require a client ID, a client secret, and then the PowerSchool endpoint for your API. The endpoint is probably the most trickiest part to get. However, if I head over to our little PowerSchool SIS server here, this is provided by PowerSchool actually. And so we've used it to kind of map out and build the integration that we currently offer, but there's always room for improvement as we build out integrations. So to get PowerSchool connected to Cyberschool, what we need to do is we're going to find our plugin management configuration. Now for this server, it's over in System and then System Settings and then plugin management configuration. It might be different for you. It might just be like one of these items on the side or something like that. However, for this particular server, I've had to navigate here several times. So we have our Cyberschool Connect plugin already, and let me go ahead and I'm going to delete that and um, show you adding like a whole brand new one. Okay, great. So first thing we're going to do is install. So we're installing a new plugin, and we're going to choose the zip folder, and that's very important. Is if you are interested in setting up your PowerSchool integration, you have to first notify us here, and we'll send you a zip folder. That zip folder contains everything you need to get a connection between Cyberschool and PowerSchool. So let me just pull up that um, PowerSchool. Okay, I'm going to bring this into the window. There we go. So we're going to take this zip folder here, PS Cyberschool Connect. And it may seem a little weird to upload a zip folder, but that's just how plugins work. Drag and drop that right there. Click install. Okay, so now that is installed and we see it here. So the way we're going to get this to work is first we have to check off this checkbox here. This is to enable the plugin. And it's just gonna say like, are you sure you want to enable? So all that we're seeing here is our data access request, so all the data that we are requesting access for, and some power queries, which is PowerSchool's way of kind of allowing us to pull data essentially. So down below here, these are all the data that we're asking for access to. And the access is only view only, so we're not going to be making any changes to your server or to your records or anything. We're only going to use the view option for the data. So we're viewing things like phone numbers or uh, people, code sets, attendance codes, email addresses, schools, etc. So if you read through this and you're okay with everything, go ahead and hit this enable option. Okay, there we go. Cyberschool Connect is enabled, and so to find that client ID and client secret, all we're going to do is head into Cyberschool Connect. You'll see some information about it, allowed integration with Cyberschool website. If you receive an updated zip folder, you can click this update option and upload a new one, and it'll just overwrite the current plugin. We're going to jump into data provider configuration. And this is the client ID and client secret that we will be using. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and copy that. Client ID and client secret. Okay. And the last thing I need is the PowerSchool endpoint URL. And that's going to be this partner5.powerschool.com. Okay. I'm going to hit save changes. Okay. Now that that's been saved, We're going to head into SIS integration once more, and you'll see everything has been saved. This particular site does not have automated calls, so you'll have to contact us to get your phone service set up. But if I go to import utility, you'll see I have options to import now, import history, and send Powerschool alert. So attendance calling is not available for this particular site, and you'll get this notice that you have to contact solutions to get started in setting up a phone call service. But everything else is set up and ready to go. I can import contacts, or I can choose only legal guardians and assign them to a category as I import them, just like I could with any other SIS system.